Okay, so here we go. Got this fox all skinned out and fleshed up. Got him drying on the board here. Got my my belly stick in there, and turned out really good. Just flip around here for you guys, so you can see. Turned out really well. I just took the pins out of the ears. You can see the cartilage is taken out, and I pin the ears forward for a little bit, and then I take the pins off, and then that way the flesh underneath can get a little bit of air to them. He's been on the board for about 5 hours, so I'll be flipping them here in a couple more hours before bed, and then let them dry overnight, and for probably another 24-48 hours let them dry out good. But yeah, you can see turned out really good. You can actually hear he's got that papery sound already, so he's drying up real nice. You don't want to let them get too dry, because then when you go to turn them, you can have some issues with them tearing and that. So you always listen for that papery sound. I can feel that there's still not that texture there that I look for before I flip them. But if you do happen to leave them on too long, just get a water spritzer bottle and just moisten them just a little bit, or you can even take a damp rag, wipe them down, and then let that dry for an hour or so, and then flip them. But yeah, I got the tail split. It's pinned open, but it's just a really beautiful pelt. There's a lot of black in this one, compared to the other ones I've been catching this year. Again, this one was a female, adult female. You could tell that she's had kits before. You could see the milk pockets around her nipples. So I'm guessing she was probably one of the older females in this area. So anyway, and then you can see got the legs cut off. I don't leave very much because they just get tucked inside. The eyelids are left, or like around the eyes, and then the back legs have been cut off just below the knee. So anyway, I do have a video up showing how to skin them. This video is just I was gonna do a video on fleshing, but I think everybody kind of knows the basics on that, so just doing a little video here of it drying, and I'll do a video of turning it, so, and then the end result, because foxes are presented fur out. So alrighty guys, I'll show you when we flip. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this fox. So I just go ahead and pull all my push pins out. slide the belly board out. And the belly board I use just so that you can get the pelt off, because if you just put it right on the pelt as it dries, it would shrink tight to the board and you wouldn't be able to get it off, so that's why I use a belly stick. One tack still left in there in the tail. Okay, I didn't rip it. So then you just slide it off. Then what you're going to do, start at the nose, just fold it in through the mouth like so. Then go to the back end. And you just start folding it. So, reach in, grab about 6 inches down the back, grab a handful of hair, and just gently just keep reaching in an inch or two at a time, grabbing a handful of that back hair. Just slowly working that out. And then you get to a point where you can actually feel the nose that you pushed in first. You just grab it, pull it out. Just push the ears through. And just feel where the front armholes are. And just make sure that they're not all bunched up. And just take it, give it a nice little shake. Just kind of gets the hair to lay down naturally. And then I just put my fingers in the front arms. Just make sure they're going in good. And then just slowly slide that pelt back on. I always put a tack in the nose just to keep it from sliding off. I'll go ahead and re-tack them. Put my belly board back in, and I'll show you the end result. Okay, so there's the fox turned out. You can see I got the ears once again pinned forward. I just put the pins through the ear and then into where the eyes are, and that just keeps them dried forward. For whatever reason, that's what fur harvesters wants you to do. So there's a little bit of dry blood here. Other than that, it's not bad. I'll run a comb through it before I take it off the board. I mean, I already brushed it out before I skinned it, but it'll be brushed out again just to get any dry blood or chunks of fat that maybe got on the hair side or whatever. So anyway, it's a darker fox than I'm really used to for our area. But it's a nice one. And another thing, you can see the bottom jaw is missing. You're supposed to remove that on your canine also, unless you're doing wolves. But other than that, that's all there is to stretching and turning a fox. So same for the coyotes. So anyway, that'll do her until I take her off the board. Probably in another couple days, brush her out and take her off. So alright guys, thanks for watching.